Hey, welcome to Every Damn Day. We're going to talk about an emotional support squirrel. We're going to talk about some news from the DC comic universe. But first, check this out. This is a video from Twitter user Vin and Wesson. We're at a Little Caesars and there's some DiGiorno in the floor. And I love the high five. Thank you, Jillian. So this took over Twitter. Show that tweet from Chrissy Teigen and saying the only Little Caesars I want to go to. This is one of my favorite videos in a while.
Well, they're also serving popcorn. Like, this isn't a classic Little Caesars. Actually, I've never been inside a Little Caesars. So
I've never.
It's good
too, but I've never been in. I only remember it from elementary school. If you read like 3 books, you got like, a coupon for Little Caesars.
Oh wow.
They make like square pizzas and stuff anyway. So like this is clearly a hoax. They're not serving DiGiorno. This is from like a Kmart. Yes, they didn't serve DiGiorno pizza. No, Little Caesars, they have some standards.
No, they don't. There are shopping carts just rolling in front of the counter.
It's at a Kmart.
Yeah, exactly. So they don't have standards. It's inside a Kmart.
There's
what are you talking
Starbucks
about?
inside those types of
And
stores.
those suck too.
Targets.
Starbucks inside grocery stores aren't real Starbucks. They're shitty ass stands.
Ryan will be brand loyal until the day he dies.
I mean,
Little Caesars, first of all, has
You know how specific you'd have to order exactly what's on that frozen pizza? You're
I
like,
mean,
I
DiGiorno-
want some green pepper. I want a pepperoni that's like on the crust that'll fall off.
hey,
You know what?
Don't talk to DiGiorno's like
next
that.
time I want to do
DiGiorno's
a
is-
taste test. I want to do a taste test. I'm going to bring in Little Caesars. I'm going to bring DiGiorno. And I'm going to test your
Little
ass.
Caesars will win hands down, but I will say this: Pizza Hut is the best of the pizza chains.
No, first I disagree that
I like
Little
Pizza
Caesars
Hut.
will win. DiGiorno makes a better pizza.
Better pizza
I
than
don't know
Little
if I
Caesars.
agree.
I love DiGiorno so much.
Really?
If
No,
DiGiorno
I don't like
sponsored
it.
this show, I would eat
Okay.
a full DiGiorno pizza every episode. I know it might disrupt the conversation, but DiGiorno's, if you're watching, I will eat a full DiGiorno's pizza every single episode.
You do that every single day anyway.
I will eat a full DiGiorno's pizza every episode
Oh my
if you
God.
sponsor the show. It's gonna be disruptive. People won't like it. It'll be distracting.
Not gonna like
but
it at
I'll
all.
eat it for you.
No, dude, you promised a few seconds ago that you would eat it frozen.
It's true.
No, I didn't. I
Yeah,
didn't say
dude, we've
that.
got it on tape. We've got it on tape.
You know what?
Can you fix that up for him? Can you fix that up?
We should probably cook it for him. They're gonna pull that sponsor real quick when he starts vomiting DiGiorno pizza everywhere.
Frozen.
If it were frozen, I wouldn't vomit it. I'd eat the whole thing.
I'm trying to help you right now.
I love you.
All right, I want to move on to our next story. So, a flight was delayed after woman brings emotional support squirrel on plane. Surprisingly, we've talked about emotional support animal stories before.
Yeah.
I guess it's an
Particularly
ongoing
on planes,
issue. On planes.
yeah.
People are trying to get away with shit. This woman tried to bring
This
a
needs to
squirrel
stop.
on.
It just needs to stop.
And it caused disruption. They had to evacuate everyone else.
It reminds me, like, remember earlier this week we talked about like the gas station that they're like, please stop microwaving your pee here. It's that these like airlines have to make their rules so specific so people don't bring wild animals on the plane.
I'm
It's
just praying this woman is not a black woman, and we'll go to home for the best here.
Chris, I've got some good news for you. Throw that video.
Not a black woman.
She's a crazy old white woman. Yay!
Still winning, baby. So, I mean, certain stories you just know. You don't want to assume, but you
Okay.
just know. You know what I
There
mean?
she
Look at
goes.
this. Let me see.
The
let me see.
police escorting her off the plane.
Police are escorting her off. She refused to leave. She throws the bird.
yeah.
Some people applause, which she interprets it in favor of her, so she throws a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Although those are all the people who have been forced to leave this plane and have their flight delayed for 2 hours. So the applause might just be, we're glad you're gone. Thank you, Jillian.
And also, this is in Orlando, and there's so many kids like either leaving or like probably leaving Disney World that are just like, can we go home? And they're like, no, there's a squirrel woman on the plane.
I think of all the animals to bring on a plane, squirrel is perfect. What do you get on an airplane? Peanuts. It's the
Sasha,
perfect
you,
animal.
that is you in 10 years?
I hope so.
That's you tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, it's peanuts. Come on.
Squirrels are the worst animals.
No.
Yes, they are. Are you They're vicious. They're vicious
Wow.
animals, and they come at you. They're not afraid of people.
They stand up on their little hinds and
Yeah.
they let you know I'm coming. And they
I guess
go.
you've never seen Alvin and the Chipmunks live.
And what animal
not a
are
squirrel.
What animal are Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Chipmunk.
You know.
I don't want to say it.
You know. Say what animal are they? Squirrels
They're
or?
squirrels.
No, they're
think-
not.
You're going
Fake
on the
news,
record.
Fake news. They're squirrels.
You're going on the record to say that Alvin and the Chipmunks are squirrels.
Hell yeah! And if this show is sponsored by Chipmunks, I'll kiss one every episode. You heard it
You
here.
don't care how wild they are.
If we get sponsored by Chipmunks, I will eat a chipmunk every
I will eat
single
a
day.
frozen chipmunk.
I will eat a chipmunk every single episode.
I feel like you guys just discovered that there are cameras, and now you're really, you're really
Wait,
taking advantage.
What do you mean? I thought we were just friends hanging out, right? We're all
It's
just
like-
buds, right? These are my best friends. This is where I live. We all live here.
You sound like Mark Wahlberg.
Jordan confessed to me in the office the other day to be like, man, it'd be so cool if like we all got a house together.
No, you did not.
I was like, that's not happening.
I mean, I was just joking, but if it happens, like, there are some places it could be affordable, it could be reasonable. You could bring your wives and stuff, and
I love that idea. I want to sleep in the office. I think we'd
You
save
do
it.
sleep in the office. I've come to you sleeping in the office.
Okay.
I think I have footage of it.
Only like 2 or 3 times. All right. Enough about me. Let's move on to the next story. We're moving on to DC news. First, Batwoman. Ruby Rose showed a first look of her in character as Batwoman. Show that photo. This is from her Instagram account. Whoa, pretty cool.
I mean, that's a cartoon. Mm-hmm. What is that? That's not a.
it's a photo. What are you talking about?
What's your?
No, that's not a
It's like
photo. That's a-
photoshopped, so all the
it's
like
just lit.
lights.
She
look-
posed
someone
for
drew
that.
that.
No, they lit
I
it.
think she.
There's no
just lit it
human
well.
being in there. That's a drawing.
I just
Not
wanted to
leaning
get, I
forward
wanted to
enough.
get a
She
little
doesn't
bit of
have
that
cleavage.
forward lead. No, I don't want the cleavage. I want that forward Batman.
You want it to be more like aggressive?
Yeah, like I'm about to.
He also wants her to be a man.
No, I like Bat.
She looks like George Clooney.
Yeah. Do you guys
What?
know?
It does look like.
It does.
Yeah.
It feels like that era.
Yeah,
of, like,
and that's I agree with
of
that.
Mr. Freeze
Yeah.
is somewhere around there. Yeah.
What's the difference between a DC movie and a Marvel movie? Like, what's one and
One's
one?
good,
Well,
one's
it's a
bad.
different comic book.
Yeah, but like,
Give her an example of a
Okay, so
Marvel and a
DC would
DC.
be like Superman, Batman, those guys.
Okay.
And
Marvel
Marvel
is
would
like-
be like Captain Marvel, which is weird. It's weird that Marvel
Oh God,
has a
I
movie
feel
called Captain
responsible for this.
Marvel.
Spider-Man.
That'd be like if Comedy Central had a
Avengers.
show called Captain Marvel. What were you gonna say?
Wait, so does that mean that Spider-Man can't be in a movie with Superman?
Yes, absolutely. They're in 2 different comic book worlds.
They
can't
don't know
be-
each
The
other.
comic books
don't.
once they cross
Crazy.
over. In
That's so
comic
crazy
books,
because
but I
none
think-
of it is real.
Oh, there's no need for that, Hannah. There's no need.
It'd be like if
Okay.
Yeah.
But Batwoman though, y'all not supporting.
I'm
Batwoman.
excited
cool.
for her to be a lesbian and get her period.
Okay. That's our hot take on that.
Okay.
You got a shout out for me, Ryan?
I do have a shout out. So yesterday we played Slap the Bag thanks to Hannah, and I lost. But on Tuesday's episode we talked about most embarrassing drinking games, and my favorite response to that question came from H. Terrero, and he said Devil's Triangle.
Wow.
Which we all know is a very popular drinking game and not at all some weird sex thing that may have been lied about under oath.
All right, thanks for leaving that comment. We're gonna do something different right now.
Hi, I'm Hanna Dickinson, and this is Cheers to You, where I'm kicking off my first round of the weekend by cheersing all the people and stories that encourage me to drink. Cheers to you, Republicans, for losing your sweetheart Taylor Swift. Still in contention are Mama June, Kanye West, and an AK-47. Cheers to you, Kim Kardashian, for photoshopping your eyes to make them lighter. While you're at it, why don't you open them to your husband's false sense of reality? Cheers to you, beer, for lowering life expectancy by consuming just 1 a day. Or should I say, bread, 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 finish it, yeah! Cheers to you, LaCroix, for using cockroach insecticide in your natural water. The only thing natural about LaCroix is that it's an American company based in lies. And the only thing French about LaCroix is that it stinks. Cheers to you men for running out of sperm. There goes my protein. Cheers. Hannah. I really do want to have this taste test. I'm not
pizza?
gonna cook the DiGiorno one because I know then you'll know, but
So a frozen DiGiorno versus a Little Caesars?
yeah.
Hot and ready.
I don't
Hot
think
and
you'll be
ready?
able to tell the difference.
Oh, you'll
I
totally
will.
be able to
Maybe
know.
you will.
I'll be able to know.
I think you could tell the difference.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'll be
so.
casting
I
my
definitely
vote.
could. I like
and it's
both.
also important to register to vote, tomorrow being the deadline in most states.
I mean, but can I do
Oh,
a
put it
write-in
off.
vote for the DiGiorno Little Caesar thing? I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
so
here.
vote for your favorite
Call it out.
pizza
It's
in these
Pizza Hut.
midterm elections.
Maybe I'll throw in a Domino's in there, really just throw you bitches off.
Oh, I know a
Just that.
Domino's.
That could be. I think I couldn't tell if it was like Little Caesars versus
I
Domino's.
can tell by
I
the
would
picture.
know
I bet-
every single one by just by looking at it, which I would be able to name it.
That's because you have frozen pizza every single night.
I love frozen pizza.
You look like you eat frozen pizza.
I bet $100 blindfolded I could tell the difference between Little Caesars, Domino's,
got a
Papa
frozen pizza
John's,
body.
Pizza Hut, DiGiorno's. I can tell you which one was which with one bite.
And
I
a
don't know if
live
that's something to
chipmunk.
brag about.
Do you have to bite the crust first, or do you bite the pizza first?
Not crust, just one bite.
You know, if
By crust, I can tell the difference.
I could do that too.
Interesting.
I could do
if
that
we
too.
if we all lived in a house together, we could do this every night.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.